From million-dollar lawsuits to shocking arrests, this year has been a whirlwind of celebrity scandals.
The glitz, the glamour, the flashing lights, celebrity life looks perfect on the surface. But beneath that veneer lies a world where a single moment can redefine everything. One wrong move, one leaked secret, one scandalous headline, and the trajectory of fame can shift in an instant. Careers that seemed unstoppable have crumbled overnight, while others have reinvented themselves, rising from the ashes like modern phoenixes. Scandals aren't just tabloid fodder. They're seismic events that shake Hollywood's foundations, exposing the fragility of fame. Today we dive into the stories of celebrities whose careers were forever changed, sometimes for worse, sometimes for better, by moments the world couldn't stop talking about. It begins with the ultimate fall from grace.
Eldrick Todd Woods, known to the world as Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
And Tiger Woods is the most exciting athlete in the world to watch. He just is.
Absolutely pure.
The story of Tiger Woods. At the height of his career, he was untouchable, a sports icon whose every swing seemed flawless, whose reputation was near mythic. But in 2009, a series of revelations about his extramarital affairs exploded into the public sphere. Sponsors abandoned him, fans turned skeptical, and the media descended with a frenzy unmatched even in modern celebrity culture.
Tiger Woods has been involved in a car accident.
The DUI arrest of Tiger Woods.
Tiger might have a problem with prescription painkillers. The world's top golfer may also be addicted to sex.
Many of you have cheered for me. For all that I have done.
Are you kidding? He almost held it in the air.
The return to glory.
I am so sorry.
Tiger's meticulously crafted image of perfection shattered in weeks. Yet, amid the ruin, he began a slow, grueling journey back. Through rehabilitation, humility, and an unwavering focus on golf, he clawed his way to redemption. Today, Tiger Woods stands as a reminder. Scandals can destroy, but they can also become the crucible in which resilience is forged. Then there's Lindsay Lohan, whose trajectory reads like a cautionary tale of fame consumed by excess. A rising star in the late 90s and early 2000s, she captured hearts with The Parent Trap and Mean Girls, but as she transitioned into adulthood, her career became inseparable from a series of legal troubles, arrests, and rehab stints. Every scandal seemed to erase another opportunity. Film offers vanished, endorsements disappeared, and the public began to see her less as an actress and more as a cautionary headline. Yet, even amid the chaos, Lindsay's story is far from over. She's navigated comeback attempts, reality TV appearances, and a social media revival, proving that even careers marred by scandal can find a second wind, though never without consequences. Hollywood's power dynamics often amplify the impact of scandal, as seen with Mel Gibson. Once celebrated for Braveheart and Lethal Weapon, Gibson's career took a dramatic turn following highly publicized anti-Semitic remarks in 2006. Studios hesitated to work with him, and his projects faced delays or cancellations. For a time, it seemed as though Gibson might vanish from Hollywood entirely. Yet, he eventually returned behind the camera, crafting Hacksaw Ridge, a film that earned critical acclaim and an Oscar nomination. His journey illustrates a brutal truth. In the world of celebrity, talent can sometimes survive scandal, but public perception leaves scars that never fully fade. Scandals are not always rooted in words. Sometimes, actions speak louder. Chris Brown, once the poster boy of teen R&B, became synonymous with controversy after the 2009 assault on Rihanna. The world recoiled. Radio stations pulled his music, endorsements vanished, and his career seemed irreparably damaged. Over the years, Brown has tried to rebuild his image through new music, collaborations, and public apologies. Yet, the shadow of that night continues to loom, a reminder that personal actions, when magnified by celebrity status, can alter the course of a career forever. Sometimes a scandal explodes not because of personal failings, but because of unexpected public exposure. Consider Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's first breakup in the early 2000s. While the term Bennifer captivated fans and tabloids, the intense scrutiny actually reshaped J.Lo's career. Every date, outfit, or public appearance became headline material. The pressure of fame and a romantic scandal forced her to recalibrate her image, transition her music career, and eventually pivot into acting and entrepreneurship in ways she might not have without that intense media storm. The scandal that defined a generation came from Bill Cosby, a figure once synonymous with family-friendly entertainment. His decades-long public image as America's dad collapsed after allegations of sexual assault became undeniable. Projects were canceled, reruns were pulled, and decades of reputation crumbled in an instant. Cosby's story is one of the starkest examples of how personal actions, when revealed, can erase a carefully curated legacy overnight. It also marked a cultural turning point, signaling a new era where accountability became unavoidable, even for the most powerful figures in entertainment. Other scandals illustrate the fragility of Hollywood's carefully constructed mythologies. Felicity Huffman, known for her award-winning performances in Desperate Housewives, became embroiled in the 2019 college admissions scandal. The public was stunned. A beloved actress, part of countless households' lives, arrested and convicted for paying to manipulate her daughter's college prospects. The incident sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond, highlighting that scandal doesn't just harm a career, it can redefine an entire personal narrative in the public eye. In music, scandal often combines public fascination with moral outrage. R. Kelly's career, once defined by chart-topping hits, became dominated by criminal allegations. Decades of alleged abuse, exploitation, and manipulation emerged publicly, leading to arrests, convictions, and the near-total collapse of a career that once seemed untouchable. His story is a chilling reminder. For celebrities, the fall can be permanent when actions cross the line from private misdeeds to public crimes. Similarly, Robert Downey Jr.'s story reads like a Hollywood fairy tale twisted by scandal. In the 90s and early 2000s, his battles with addiction and multiple arrests made him a cautionary tale. Studios refused to hire him, insurance costs skyrocketed, and his career seemed finished. But through rehabilitation and determination, Downey reinvented himself as one of the highest-paid actors in the world, embodying Iron Man and becoming a symbol of redemption. His story demonstrates that scandal doesn't always define the end. Sometimes it marks the turning point of a spectacular comeback. Then there's Britney Spears, whose public meltdown in the mid-2000s was splashed across every media outlet. Paparazzi photos, erratic behavior, and a highly publicized conservatorship created a narrative that overshadowed her music. Fans watched, fascinated, and horrified as a pop icon's personal struggles became a cautionary spectacle. Years later, the #Free Britney movement and the eventual end of her conservatorship reframed her story, but the scandal permanently altered her career trajectory, showing how fame can amplify personal vulnerability into global scrutiny. Some scandals are subtle but devastating in their cultural impact. Shia LaBeouf, for instance, has had a series of personal controversies, from arrests to erratic public behavior, that shifted his career from mainstream Hollywood star to an enigmatic independent artist. These incidents didn't destroy him entirely, but they redefined his public persona, demonstrating how scandal can act as both a barrier and a pivot point, forcing celebrities to evolve in unexpected ways. Historical examples also prove the timelessness of scandal. Marlon Brando, for all his acting genius, faced controversies throughout his life, from outspoken political views to personal conflicts on set. While his talent remained undeniable, these scandals shaped public perception and career opportunities, illustrating that even the most legendary figures aren't immune to the consequences of their actions or choices. Sometimes, the scandal isn't just about the individual, it's about their relationships. Charlie Sheen, whose career skyrocketed with 2.5 Men, became a media storm in 2011 when his erratic behavior and public feuds became impossible to ignore. His personal life, including tumultuous relationships and substance abuse, dominated headlines, leading to his firing from the show and a dramatic shift in his career trajectory. What was once a family sitcom star became a symbol of chaotic celebrity culture, demonstrating that scandal can rewrite identity as quickly as it rewrites opportunity. Then there's Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, whose relationship scandalized royal tradition and global media. From their wedding's unprecedented attention to allegations of mistreatment by the press and family tensions, their story illustrates how scandal isn't always rooted in wrongdoing, but in societal expectations. The fallout forever changed the careers of those involved, redefining public perception, influence, and personal agency on a global scale. Even scandals rooted in unexpected revelations can have career-shaping effects. Ellen DeGeneres, beloved for decades as a comedic and talk show powerhouse, faced backlash in 2020 when workplace culture allegations surfaced. Production staff described a toxic environment, and the fallout led to public scrutiny and eventual restructuring. Ellen's career wasn't destroyed, but her public persona shifted, demonstrating that scandals can alter how audiences engage with celebrities, even when no personal wrongdoing is involved. And sometimes, the most impactful scandals are entirely digital. Social media has created a new era where a single viral post can spark controversy, destroy reputations, or trigger a career pivot. Celebrities like Chrissy Teigen and Shia LaBeouf have experienced how quickly online revelations, past tweets, leaked messages, or misinterpreted behavior can escalate into scandals that reshape public perception almost instantly. The stakes in the digital age are higher, faster, and less forgiving than ever. Careers can crumble overnight, or they can be reborn in unexpected ways. Redemption is possible, but nothing is guaranteed. Every scandal, whether rooted in truth, misjudgment, or circumstance, leaves a ripple, some small, some catastrophic, that reshapes perception, opportunity, and legacy forever. Because in the world of celebrity, one headline can change everything. And sometimes, the story behind the scandal is more fascinating than any movie, song, or performance could ever capture.